Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about some more drama. And so I have two things on the screen. I will get to the shoe on head thing. I will go live in about a minute. I want to get this video done real quick because it is about the reaction from Vito and Dick about this. Now, I will give Dick Masterson a lot of credit here. He actually was one of the first ones to stand up and support the Kino Casino due to free speech, and that shows he actually has some bit of principles. I mean, I don't like Dick Masterson for a lot of reasons, but I'll give him credit. He actually has more principles than a lot of these people that I see. Unfortunately, his co-host does not have the same principles. So without further ado, let's get into the drama. Shall we? Okay, so ignore this, but we will get on to this.
To take Melanie Mack to task is Chrissie Mayr. Like, I don't think of Chrissie Mayr as like a hard-hitting.
Well, all right, let me just.
They're all mad that Chrissie Mayr didn't yell at Melanie Mack.
Yeah, that's valid.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't care about any of these.
You're pro.
Yeah, okay. Vito is one of the lamest loser fucking podcasters on the planet. And saying he's a podcaster is actually insulting. I apologize to actual podcasters. This guy sucks. The reason I hate Vito is because he genuinely always tries to play the wannabe contrarian, but he sucks so fucking hard at it that he just basically becomes just ruins the whole show with his bullshit whining. And at the end of the day, it's like, you don't care about this. Okay, then what do you care about, Vito? What do you care about? What else is there for you to care about, buddy? Fucking Christ. Dick, you gotta dump this guy. You gotta find anyone else that's better. Offer the bag to DSP. I swear to God, I mean this. Darkside Phil would be 10 times better than Vito. Not that anyone's going to argue that from seeing this, but come on.
You're pro Melanie Mack. Are you here tonight saying that you're pro Christ?
I just don't look at Chrissie Mayr and I go, you know who's really going to take Melanie Mack to task is Chrissie Mayr. Like, I don't think of Chrissie Mayr as like a hard-hitting journalist lady.
Here's the thing, Vito. Here's the thing, Vito. It's called being situationally aware.
Something Vito's just not really used to. You're explaining a foreign concept to a retard. So when you say being situationally aware, what do you mean by that? He doesn't know what situational awareness is. Come on, man. Dick, you got to be better than this. You got to be better than this. You know he does not know what the fuck situational awareness is whatsoever. This guy is a fucking tard. A goddamn idiot. Let's just be fucking real for a goddamn half second. This guy is fucking stupid. Dumb as rocks. Dumb as rocks. I'm not even saying that like legitimately to be a dick. I'm saying that because I actually believe he's fucking stupid. I'm not even saying that as anything more than the truth. He's dumb. He's fucking stupid. Situational awareness. This guy, this dude, the one that fucking sat there and defended fucking P words? Yeah, okay.
When you have somebody on your show,
don't bring her on. You mean like just don't bring her on the show?
Be aware of what you're doing. Be aware of what you're doing. And how other people are going to take it. If you bring somebody on your show who's embroiled in a controversy, a big one, that's like the cornerstone of free speech online, you better be aware of that, and you better know what you're doing, and ask them questions honestly. You better hold their feet to the fire a little bit. It's okay if you say, you know, you fucked up, you're a piece of shit, you married a homosexual again, but you're my friend. I'm still friends with you, but I really disagree with your behavior, and I hate.
Why is Dick Masterson being the voice of fucking reason? I gotta say that's not good, man. That is a really bad sign when Dick Masterson's the voice of reason. You know, like the Chud the Builder drama, which I am not touching. I just think it's fucking stupid. You'll attract morons that way. I swear to God, if your opinion is anything other than Nick Fuentes' entire opinion on this entire matter, somehow you're a dumbass. But think about what I just said. Nick Fuentes has the correct opinion on this entire thing. DJ Academics and Nick Fuentes have the right opinions on this. Do you understand how hard it is for me to admit that? That hurt my soul. And I'm sitting here actually praising that. Because you morons are so stupid you drove it to that point. We are at this point where we have to sit there and praise Nicholas Fuentes for actually not being a full-fledged imbecile like the rest of you. And now Dick Masterson's having to be the one to explain this shit. Dick Masterson has to be the one to explain all this fucking shit to a dumbass. Now, granted, I expect Vito to have the wrong take here because I expect Vito to have the wrong take about everything. Vito doesn't have any morals or principles. Vito is very much like Jeremy Hambly, where if Vito doesn't like someone for some secular reason, then he will hold a grudge. And I have no doubt that something happened where he probably got stiff-armed or something by Chrissie Mayr, because Chrissie's like, you're kind of a weirdo, Vito. I have a feeling that's what happened, because Vito is very much in that line of thinking like Jeremy Hambly. He has no morals or principles. He only thinks inward like a child. So who knows?
Hate it. That's so you can say that.
Well, but
that's fine.
Mac didn't strike anybody. Her supposed boss did, right?
Yeah, but she co-signs it.
Did she co-sign it? See,
you can just tell. You can just tell. You can tell. You could look at her and you're like, you stupid bitch. You can co-sign it.
I'm getting all these people being like, oh my God, can you believe Chrissie Mayr or whatever? I'm like, what did she do? She didn't yell at Melanie Mack? I'm like, what?
Well, then
I don't see Chrissie Mayr yelling at anybody.
Here, let me. I'll explain it to you, because I'm the only one that could see through this veil for some reason. I see people
women.
make.
When have you ever seen a woman do anything?
The Quartering did it. You did it. Ralph. Everybody fucks this up, and I can see right. I know exactly what they're fucking up. I can explain it now.
All
right. Chrissie.
We're interested to see exactly what he's gonna explain here. Like, I'm interested to see how he'll explain this, but it's just funny watching Vito just fundamentally not understand shit. Like, again, this is the problem when you have these dudes just don't do no damn show prep. No show prep, no nothing. I just don't understand why he's still there. Now, would DSP take the deal? I don't know. Probably not. Unless you offer him one hell of a bag. I don't know if Dick has that kind of bag that DSP's looking for to fund his WWE lifestyle. But if so, please do so. Find the bag, because I'm sick of watching this crap.
Then, when you're in that position and you're getting piled on, your first instinct is to try to deflect and like play the blame game and make yourself not look guilty because you don't want to do anything. And that's what people call gaslighting the audience. So as soon as you do that,
well,
you're
she said
buried.
She was busy with her baby, and I said, well, that's a pretty good excuse. I
guess. But that people don't want to.
God, he's very gullible. Like, Vito's very easy to fool, where he just takes the face value thing and then goes, well, that's what happened. Because he's lazy and doesn't want to actually look in deeper and think deeper for himself. He's so fucking stupid, he doesn't get that. God, he really does suck ass, man. I really mean this. Like, DSP would be eons better than this motherfucker. And I'm not saying that just because I hate Vito. I'm only saying that because there's a 50%. The 50% of the reason I'm saying this is because I hate Vito. The other 50% is because I'm genuine. He fucking sucks. Like, he genuinely does not get it. And it's insane to me. He doesn't look at things beyond the surface value. Oh my fucking Lord, he sucks so fucking hard. You could drop the bag to anyone. That would be your lolcow or your joker, right? If you will. You could find anyone doing that, and you chose, and you got stuck with Vito. I mean, it's not a friendship situation. Excuse me for that. It's not a friendship situation. It's a business arrangement. The problem is he sucks at the business arrangement because Vito is not an entertaining piece of shit like, say, Boogie 2988. He's not Wings of Redemption. He's not DSP. He's not even Quartering. You know, even though Quartering would never agree to this, because Quartering would rather die than be anyone's fucking, which I will give him that semi 2% of respect. Even Quartering would never stoop to this shit. At least I would hope not. But, he's just not entertaining. He's just very stupid, and like in the more frustrating way, where you're frustrated watching this, not actually laughing at it.
Excuse. They want directly you to take action and do it. They don't want a reason why you didn't suck their dick. They want you to suck their fucking dick. So you better fucking do it, because that's what streaming is about. Is
this what you tell Vito in the backstage before you go on every day? Because I swear to God, this has to be what you tell Vito in the backstage every day before streaming.
Get on the camera and you suck some dick. If you didn't want to give people what they want,
I don't know if is that what streaming is about? It's about sucking.
That's what streaming is about.
Yes, Vito. I mean, why do you think you're here, bro? Why the fuck do you think you're here? Because you're entertaining and people like you? The fuck?
Baby!
I haven't heard that. When I watch the YouTube...
See, that's what I mean. Like, Dick needs someone to actually match that. He doesn't... Vito sucks so hard. Like, right there, you should have been sitting there going, preach it, brother. You see how, like, when not to compare it to Kino Casino, because I know that's whatever, honestly. If, like, Ashton was doing some shit like that, you'd see fucking Andy hyping up in the background. Yes, Andy's the simpler one of the two, but Andy's in the background understanding how to fucking, you know, how to actually fucking hype it up. Ashton's the talent, Andy's the backbone. That's how it works. The problem is Vito is literally none of those things, and he just doesn't get it. It's just like, wow, way to fall flat there, bud, and not pick up the room. Like, he has no, this is what I'm talking about, no situational awareness at all. It's insane. He should go work for Quartering. I swear to God, he'd be perfect. Then again, I don't think Quartering would even fucking stoop so low to fucking hire Vito. Even the Quartering would have better self-respect than that. That's sad.
YouTube creator, seminars.
Second dick.
The guy's never said you really want to succeed at streaming. You got to suck a little dick.
You
got
gotta
to
suck.
That's Vito. That's literally what you do. That is who you are, Vito. I'm surprised you. Again, no self-awareness at all. Like, none. It just goes right over his head. It's amazing.
Look at Kino Casino. Andy Worski, PPP, best dick suckers on the planet.
They suck a lot of dick.
They suck dick. They get up there. They ding a fucking... You think they want to talk about Ethan Ralph eating a sandwich?
Yes, they do, actually. I actually do believe that they do want to do that. They actually do want to talk about Ethan Ralph eating a sandwich and shit all over him for it. Yes, I get what he's saying, but it's funny because... No, I actually think they genuinely do enjoy talking about Ralph. They just freaking hate that Ralph's nothing more than a pilled out moron, so they want him to actually be entertaining again, right? Which is what we all want. I genuinely enjoy doing it. Like, it's fucking funny as hell just to rip on Ralph, but it's got to be entertaining. When it's not entertaining, it's like, I don't know, man. Just, boo. I don't know. Come on, give me something here, bruh.
No. But they do it.
Yeah.
Because that's what people want. People want Ethan Ralph eats a sandwich, okay? So if you're gonna...
Dick Masterson's making a lot of sense here. Wow. This is the Dick Masterson we need. You need to dump Vito, find a better co-host, and get back to this, Dick. I'm telling you, get back to this, you'll be back to where you belong, buddy. I believe in you. I don't really believe in anyone here, but... I just want some entertaining people to make fun of. So Dick Masterson, get back on that shit. Get back on the horse right now. But that's how I fucking feel, you know. But it's true. This is gonna so get age restricted. Honestly, I don't even care what this video. This video is a throwaway video, so if it gets age restricted, fucking A. I don't give a fuck. YouTube, take it away. I don't give a fuck. If there's too many times he said suck dick, fine. Fuck. I don't even care. But for real, he's right. Everything he's saying is dead ass. It's the truth. It's the dead ass truth. Give people what they want. And you brought Melanie Mack on, and you're going to act as though people wanted to hear about her convert. Shut the fuck up, Chrissie. Ta loca, pinche puta. You damn well knew what people wanted. Which is why it's very frustrating Camelot's a dumbass and literally fucked that whole thing up. And I'm glad he took responsibility for that and all. Great. Still a dumbass. And that really let Chrissie get off the hook for this shit. And she gets to have plausible deniability. It's just freaking funny that Chrissie then completely blows herself out of the water with that dumbass stream last night, which was a complete and absolute utter disaster. And it's like, dude, all you had to do was just not do anything. Just take the W and go home. Take the W and go home. But no, you actively, it's like, and then Quartering goes into the chat. And Quartering goes, I'll offer you a job. These people abandon you. I'll make sure. It's like, that was the plan all along. I mean... Honestly, if Quartering has any actual stockade of cash to pay, then I actually would say that Chrissie picked a hell of a fucking coup. Because she would get a hell of a bag from that dude. You think fucking Hannah Claire got like $2,000 a month from that show. Hannah Claire. Chrissie could be looking up towards like $3,500 a month. That's huge. On top of the other shit that she does. So to be honest with you, I could understand it somewhat. The problem is I don't think the Quartering has that type of money anymore. But I just love watching this, like the difference between a streamer that gets it and a dumb fuck that doesn't. Like, I'm sitting here watching a streamer that gets it, then I'm watching a dumbass that doesn't, because he's fucking lame and stupid and gay. I fucking hate this motherfucker, man. He makes me sick.
Fire up a stream, you gotta talk about Ethan Ralph eats a sandwich.
Dude, right now, I would like to stream with Dick right now. I hate this motherfucker, and even I want to stream with this motherfucker right now because it's getting me going. Where's the fucking energy, bruh? Where is it? Oh, that's right. You don't have it. You don't got it. You ain't got no dog in you, Vito. I hate him. Fuck, I hate him. I hate Vito.
I guess I just... Well, I don't...
Dick hates Vito so much. It's hilarious.
That's the point of streaming, man.
Yep.
If you don't like it, don't stream.
Yep.
But just have
I hate Vito so much. It's literally...
It was just weird.
Dude, I'm telling you. Vito has go-away heat. You know, you guys know, if you're in the wrestling community, you know what go-away heat is, right? Vito is the absolute picturesque example of go-away heat. Where every time he comes in, people are like, get the fuck out of here, bruh. No one wants your pussy ass running around, running amok on this stream, ruining shit. There was that one stream that Matt Jarbo ran where they basically, at the end of it, told Vito to go fucking off himself, right? You know. And, you know, Matt was trying to say, in a video game, and everyone's like, no, Matt, no, we don't care. Fuck this dude. Fuck him. They hate Vito. Everyone hates Vito. Do I condone saying, no, I don't. I don't condone saying that, all right? You say it in a video game, okay? I want Vito to fuck off in a video game. You know what I mean? That's what you want. Fucking piece of shit. I don't feel bad for Vito, though. Seriously, you defended legitimate fucking child. You defended legitimate sick, mentally sick fucks that like children. Like, at the end of the day, Vito, for that alone, you should be hated by everyone. And you're rightfully hated. And everyone does. And look at the comments. Dick hates Vito so much it's hilarious. If Vito just mad they're not the popular cokehead fat guy duo in the sector. And you want to know why? It ain't Dick's fault. It's completely his fault. Because at the end of the fucking day, Dick Masterson brings the energy and he doesn't have anyone to bounce it off right back the way it should. Like, if you had fucking like Wings of Redemption reads the room. And he's gonna fucking sit there and like start doing shit that's funny or doing it to bounce off of that. Just the simple shit. Or say like if that was DSP fucking sits there and makes a stupid fucking point to ruin it, and then he becomes this giant fight that's hilarious, and at least it becomes a giant debate that's funny. But he knows how to read. But at least with them, they're entertaining. Vito just sits there like a sad sack bum, like just a bum. What are you paying him for? I hate Vito so much it's unreal, pro. Vito never fails to have the dumbest takes ever. PPP isn't even banned from YouTube. That's true. I've never actually seen what Vito looks like until now. He's a tragedy written in flesh and bone, a wretched little homunculus. That's insulting to homunculus, all right? Rogu from American Dad is a homunculus, and he's 10 times the entertainer that fucking Vito is. I resent that. I don't know what's more pathetic, Dax being dumb enough to give Vito half ownership, or Vito still doing the show despite being banned from the studio. This is not how I expected this clip to go. I thought they ended this podcast like 3 times. We all did. In 2026, Dick hates Vito more than Triple P. He really does. And he really should. He really actually fucking should. I recommend watch. You know what? You're fucking right. No, you're right. You're so fucking right. Thank you for reminding me of that, buddy. Holy fuck, you're so fucking right. Let's do it at... Let's move you... 1.5. Go.
I was like trying to watch the stream and follow it, and they're all like lecturing her about, not being hard enough on Melly Mac. I'm like, yeah.
That's insane. I put it up, and he actually sounds faster. Like, actually sounds like a normal human being. I fucking hate you, Vito. God, everything you do sucks.
But it's a lady. She's like, well, she wasn't going to do anything, you know?
Yeah, but then why, like, why
if it was a guy, I'd be like, a guy should have used logic and taken that bitch to task. A lady's just going to go, oh my God, like, did you get
why not have Brittany
done?
Venti on then?
Oh
Brittany Venti would have taken her to task. Like, why not do that?
That's true. Brittany Venti would have taken her to task. Why did you stop Brittany?
Sure, you could have. Well, they're like technically. I don't actually know. Is that they're friends or something? I don't know.
There's no friends in streaming, especially in a crisis, because you're not going to convince normal people like me that it's just totally a friendship-based stream. Even people like me, I'm very gullible. You know, I only see the good in people. I'm going to say, it kind of seems like you had Melly Mac.
I don't believe you see the good people, Dick. Not whatsoever. That is the same. But then again, actually, you might be. You actually might be that dumb enough to do that, because how the flying fuck is Vito still here? He might be right. You actually might see the good in people. I don't know why you see the good in Vito, but okay, bud. I think I think that's like one of the things that there's a limit to seeing the good in people. I think you passed that a long time ago with Vito. Only Vito here. Like, how am I covering this? I hate myself for this.
Gone to like make super chats, like because of the controversy. And I'm
is that what you think? You think she brought her on, but then when you talk about it to get more super chats?
Well, but talking about it, you suddenly realize, oh fuck, I got to turn on my friend. I can't do that. I don't have the stones for that.
Why do we not have Brittany Venti on here? Why do we not have any of these fucking people?
Because of you, motherfucker. What type of question is that? Because of you. Why would Brittany Venti? Listen, Brittany Venti is one of those chicks that dates down to whatever fucking dude that she could probably fucking emotionally dominate that she can. I'm sorry. She's like, Brittany Venti hates Anissa so much because she basically is Anissa. The only difference is she's a successful Anissa. She's very successful at being Anissa in the sense that she actually did everything Anissa wishes she could do. But she clearly has an Anisha thing where she'll find the most pathetic, low-down dork that you could I mean, think before you sleep. Are you serious, dude? That was your ex? That alone speaks to my point. Even then, Vito, she looks at you like trash. Dude, you know how bad you are? Mint Salad actively had sex with Riley, one of the most low-down fat losers I've ever seen in my entire life. That dude is a disgrace to humanity. But somehow, she looked at you and got drier looking at you than she did at fucking Riley. Mint Salad, and this is not an insult to Mint Salad, but Mint Salad clearly doesn't have much pickiness when it comes to men. I think we all can agree to that. And somehow looks at you like filth, where she doesn't want to be around you. Think about that. And you wonder why people don't want to be on your podcast? You. Dick Masterson with any other co-host could probably land that. You're right. Probably land that once in a while. You are the reason. You always have been the reason. I don't know how the fuck are you this dumb? He has no social awareness. And you know Dick wants to just say, it's like, yeah, why don't we have it, Dick? Why do you think we don't have it, Vito? Why? Why don't you think we have it? You know Dick just wants to launch it at him at this point.
Because she's too big for us. Brittany Venti.
You think Brittany Venti is...
No. I have seen Brittany Venti with some of those lowest down, dirty fucking cornballs, Dick. I have seen it. Mikey No More had a documentary, and I saw her with some dudes that, I'm sorry, Dick, they're not big at all. They're beneath. They're actually beneath. And somehow she was live with them. I don't want to hear that shit, buddy. No, buddy. You want to say it. You know you want to say it. You're thinking it. I'm thinking it. It's to your right. It's to your right. I don't know if it's actually to your right, to your left, how you look at your monitor, but you know what I mean? It's to your right. It's right here. Let me point it for you. Right here. You see how the mouse clicker's going? Right there, buddy. Right there. That is why. Brittany Venti will never, ever, ever, ever be on that show as long as that guy's there. No woman will. No actual woman with any self-respect will. The fact that Chrissie Mayr did it, fuck.
Too big. What is Brittany Venti fucking doing? No, she's not.
Huge, man. She's brought down the quartering. She's bringing down empires. Do you think Chrissie Mayr will be back on Friday Night Superman, the Friday Night Superheroes show?
See, it's so weird to me that like all of this stuff, I go, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be above it all, but I genuinely go, wait, if
you can't be above it, you're too fat.
She gets kicked off that stupid stream show, is that like considered a big deal to people that she can't be on that fucking Nerdrotic show? And I'm like, well, I guess a lot of people watch that shitty fucking show, but everyone's talking about it.
I mean, I don't know if you're in any position to call any show shitty when you're on this one, buddy. An all-female Expendable spinoff is in the works called Expendable. No, absolutely fucking not. No.
Like, oh my god, guys, Chrissie Mayr might not get to go on the show with 12 people who sit there.
Watch, look, here's Vito floating above me with how above it he is. There I go, down into the depths.
I see the people who are on that fucking show, and I go, these are all fucking scumbags and losers. Are any of them really making a life out of...
The absolute, like, audacity of this guy to talk like this is insane to me.
Being on that fucking show? Like, half of them got, like, nobody fucking channels. They don't, like, have any of them built an audience?
What? What are you talking about?
I'm saying when you watch that Friday Night Tight show, they'll...
I don't know, Vito. They're all bigger than you, so...
be like one guy in the corner, and it's like, fucking cum shot Steve.
Okay, I'm done. I can't watch more Vito. Y'all get the picture. Dick Masterson gets it. Vito doesn't. I don't know. I only got through like 6 minutes of this shit. Goodbye. Holy fucking hell.